So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Keane has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's really well manoeuvred. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I have to admire the confidence that this guy, Levi Colwill, exudes on the ball. With centre-backs often having to have a range and a vision to be able to...
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Some good work on the right flank here. And that's a throw-in. Just eases him off the ball. Guendouzi. Guendouzi! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Yilmaz. Brilliantly cut out. Sterling. Fofana.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's found support out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Benfica with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Guendouzi is there, and he can get that clear. Konsa kept his eye on it, and he's there. He won't be happy with that one. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase.
And Keane!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Smith Rowe, can he get it through? Shot at goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. That has ended up in no man's land. Almiron really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And that's a dangerous ball. Great vision. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Looking for options for movement. Takes aim and... Big header! They've got to be quick to recover this. Can he stop it going out? Can he finish? And again! Goal! Benfica! The breakthrough strike! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Now, that looks a decent ball. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's got away. There's the header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. Pass somewhat off target. Victoria have the chance to go the other way. João Mario. Ambitious ball here. There's no flag. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well measured. The less said about that pass, the better. That's been cut out, well played. Keane! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Played in deep. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's shifting through the gears here. He gets big. Chance again. No.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Yilmaz aims beyond the defence. Fofana, they're urging him to shoot. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's got his cross in. Chance, surely! And another try! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Benfica find a position of real strength now. Almiron. Benfica have hit a quick-fire double here. He's going for goal! Just too high.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Fofana.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Passing is crisp and sharp. Livramento. It's a pretty loose pass. And we've reached half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Benfica 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So off we go once more. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Smith Rowe. He's picked his way through. Guendouzi
Are certainly playing with an intent.
chance! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Benfica are having a ball here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's in a great position here. Vitoria can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Shoots! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Good running. Has a shot! Benfica have their third corner. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. Yilmaz. Fofana. Tries to pass it through. Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's big chance! And again! And now a sudden chance to counter. Almiron. Almiron tries making a foray down the right. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an...
And the shot! Well, that is remarkable.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 32.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Smith Rowe being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Gets a good foot in there. Benfica perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Fofana. Colwell deals with that comfortably. That has not gone well. And it's made its way to... And he's had a hit! And that's off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And it's Hall. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that is a little undercooked. Fofana. Fofana does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Guendouzi. And here's the chance to counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Fofana. Driving forward. He is through here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Knocks it into space. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Stood up well to him there. Hall. Knocks it out wide. Fofana, and that's been intercepted. This might spell danger. Decent chance! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Número 17, número 19. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 9, número 7.
Victoria have their second corner now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Good ball, good take. Brekalo. Lovely, now then. And the finish! Now, how often do you see that?
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Hall. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he's managed to get free. Colwell did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Out of play for a goal kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's clever. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
4 added minutes on the board. Mukhtar. Now it's Murphy. Shot, great chance! Oh, in for the pieces! They've scored! And they are right back within touch! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Número 23.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback? And time is up. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.